Marathon Petroleum, the second-largest refining company in the U.S., has asked the Environmental Protection Agency for a hardship waiver exempting one of its facilities from the nation's biofuels law, two sources with knowledge of the application told Reuters. The request comes as the EPA expands its use of biofuel waivers, which has reduced regulatory costs for the oil industry by hundreds of millions of dollars in recent months, while infuriating the powerful corn lobby in Congress. Kallanish Energy understands. EPA has the authority to grant waivers freeing small refineries from their obligation to mix biofuels such as ethanol into their fuel under the Renewable Fuel Standard, RFS, provided they can prove complying would cause them disproportionate economic hardship. The waivers can save individual facilities tens of millions of dollars in regulatory costs, adding to a company's bottom line, Reuters reported. Ohio-based Marathon made the waiver application for one of its facilities for the 2017 calendar year, according to the sources, who requested anonymity. The sources did not specify to Reuters which facility the waiver would cover and did not know whether EPA had made a decision. Marathon spokesman Jamal Kiri declined to comment and EPA spokesman Jahan Wilcox did not respond to requests for comment. Marathon's smallest refinery is a 93,000-barrel-per-day plant in Canton, Ohio. While that plant has a nameplate capacity above the 75,000 BPD threshold EPA uses for small refineries, the facility could meet the criteria by operating at reduced rates. It's also possible Marathon made the request for a portion of one of its larger refining complexes, arguing certain parts of the complex operate distinctly. An EPA source said earlier this year the agency has granted more than 24 small refinery waivers for 2017 in recent months, a level that former officials say is about triple the number given each year under previous administrations. Republican Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa told Reuters the move was a sign of how broken this process is. Sources familiar with the matter have told Reuters large U.S. refiner Endeavor, the former Tesoro, and billionaire Carl Icahn's CVR Energy were among the companies granted waivers recently. Endeavor, which recorded net profit of $1.4 billion in 2017, said this month it saved $100 million in costs from waivers. Marathon, which owns 6 refineries and sells gasoline through independent retailers and its Speedway unit, booked net income of $3.4 billion in 2017. It recently announced it's buying Endeavor in a $23.3 billion deal that would make it the nation's largest refiner. Iowa Marathon Petroleum Tesoro.